Guys, welcome to Chemicals TV, and in this video I'm going to teach you how you can write and name binary ionic compound with what polyatomic ions. So in my previous video we have done for monoatomic ions, and I've done for the one that involve variable or metals with variable oxidation states. So if you haven't watched this video, I'll leave them at the description below so you can go and watch this video. But in this video here, we are going to talk about ionic compound with polyatomic ions, because these are stuff you are going to see in your exam. So make sure you stick to the end of this video and take every single thing. Now let's move over to writing and naming of ionic compound with polyatomic ions. Now the word polyatomic ions are group of atoms come together to have common ions. And in chemistry we have various of them. We have numerous of them. There are various polyatomic ions you see mostly, and the one you are going to see in your exam, and the one you are going to use in this video. You get, so you have NH4 plus, which is ammonium, OH minus, we call hydroxide, O2 minus called peroxide, NCN minus called cyanide, NO2 minus called nitrite, NO3 minus called nitrate, PO4 minus called phosphate, PO3 minus called carbonate, SO4 minus called sulfite, SO4 minus called sulfate, ClO minus called hypochlorite, ClO2 minus called chlorite, ClO3 minus called chlorate, ClO4 minus called perchlorate. So these are the various polyatomic ions you are going to see mostly, but you have some other ones in your textbook. Do you get that? So what you want to understand is to memorize these ones here. So when I see them, you have to recognize them and name them according to where you see them here. So the first I want to expose to you in this video, when you have a monoatomic cation and a polyatomic ion, to write simple binary ionic compound. How are you going to do that? For example, like this: Ca2 plus OH minus. What is the ionic compound and the name? So remember, OH, oxygen and hydrogen, they have common ion here, right? So now when you are writing the ionic compound, you treat them as a singular unit, like one unit. So for example, if you write on here, you have Ca, here you have 2, here you have OH, here you have 1, right? So this will move here, and this guy will move here. So what happened here? So you have Ca1. Now OH will not be in the bracket, because this 2 is going to affect everything here. So it's going to be OH 2. Can you see that? So what happened here? Since 1 does not have any effect, so it's going to be CaOH 2. So what is the name? The name is very easy here. It's going to be calcium hydroxide. Now because Ca is calcium, then the OH here, the name of OH here called hydroxide. So we're going to do hydroxide. You see how easy it is, right? So that's how to do it. Now let's look at this other one here. Here we have sodium and nitrate. So what is the ionic formula, and what is the name? Remember, we have sodium and NO2 minus. Therefore, you have to write the oxidation state of sodium. Here we Na plus, then NO2 minus. So just like what we have done here we have Na, which is 1, NO3, which is 1. So this one will move here, this guy will move here. So what are you going to get? Here we have Na1. Then remember, this will be in a bracket, so that you can treat it as a single unit. NO3 1. Do you get that? So what will happen here? So remember, this one really don't have any effect, so it's going to be NaNO3. So what is the name? Sodium nitrate. So sodium nitrate. So that is what is the name here. You get that? Now let's write on calcium and sulfate. So here we have Ca 2 plus like what SO4 2 minus. So the same way we have done, I'm still going to do it here. So here we have Ca, which is what 2, SO4, which is what 2. Remember 2 and 2 can go into each other, right? So 2 go into a 1, 2 go into a 1. So here we have this one here. You get. So what are you going to get? What are you going to get? Here we have Ca1, right? Remember SO4 being a bracket. Here we have XO4, which is what 1. Remember this one really don't have any effect. So we're going to have CaXO4. You get CaSO4. So the name here we have CaXO4. What are you going to get? Calcium sulfate. That is what in the name. And look at the other one there. So we have NH4 plus what? NO3 minus, right? So this is ammonium. Remember, is a polyatomic ion. So you have NH4, which is what? 1. NO3, which is what? 1, right? So this will move here. So what move here? Now because it's a polyatomic ion, so it's not being a bracket. So here we have NH4, here we have 1. NO3, here we have what 1, right? So there's no point putting the name, so there's no point putting the 1. So here we have NH4, NO3. So what is now the name? So yeah, NH4 is what? Ammonium. So here we have ammonium nitrate. Ammonium what? Nitrate. You get. That is what its name here. So now let me give you one for you to try. So try. Give the chemical formula and the name for the following. Maybe you have something like this. K plus what? NO3 what minus. Here we have A. B. If you have something like this, Mg2 plus what? ClO4 minus. C. Or maybe you have something like this. Al3 plus slash O2 2 minus. ABC, A, B, C, D. And here we have so go ahead, pause video and do this one for me. Let me see what you can do. Okay, go ahead, pause video and try this one for me. Let me see what you can do. Okay, welcome back. Now let's try it. Now let's see if you are going to get the answer. Solution here. Solution. So now let's say this one first. Here we have K plus the what? NO3 what? Minus. So you got to do what? K, which is what? 1, right? Here we have NO3, which is what? 1. So this one move here, so move here. So of course you're going to have K1 NO3, which is what? 1. So you have KNO3. So we're going to do potassium what? Nitrate. Potassium nitrate. You get potassium what? Nitrate. Hope you understand. Now let's try for the second one here. Mg2 plus. So now let us do it straight. Mg here is going to have what? 2, right? There we have ClO, which is going to ClO4, which is going to have what? 1, right? So this one move here, this one move here. What are you going to get here? So here we have Mg1. Remember, PlO4 will be in the bracket here. ClO4, which is going to have what? 2, right? So if you can remove the 1 here, so you're going to have NgClO4, which is what? 2. So what is the name? Magnesium ClO4 is what? Is what? Perchlorate. So it's going to be magnesium. Magnesium what? Perchlorate. You get magnesium what? Perchlorate. What about this one here? Now look at this other one. Now look at this one here. Here we have Al, which is what? 3, right? There we have O2 2 minus. So O2 2 minus is the polyatomic ion, which is going to have 2 here, right? So we're going to have this one, then this one. What are you going to get? So here we have Al2. Now O2 being in bracket here, right? O2. Here we have what? 3. Can you see that? So what is the name? Al2 O2. Here we have 2. The name is going to be aluminium peroxide, right? Aluminium. Aluminium what? Peroxide. That is the name here. You get. So now let's look at this one. So now let's look at this one here. Here we have Ba. So here we have Ba, which is what? 2. C, and which is what? 1. So this one move here. They are move here. So what are you going to get? So here we have Ba, C, and what? 2. Now the name of this one is called barium. Cn is what? Cyanide. So it's going to be BaCN. So we're going to do what? Barium cyanide. So now what about if you now have the one with polyatomic ion? For example here, copper. Now so remember copper is going to copper is having 2 variable oxidation states, right? What about if you have element with variable oxidation states? So what are you going to do there? For example, here we have Cu plus now XO4 2 minus. Then here we have Cu2 plus now XO4 2 minus. Do you get that? Remember, copper is having what oxidation states. So what's their unit formula? What's their unit compound here? What's their unit compound here? So here we have Cu, which is what? 1, SO4, which is what? 2. Remember, this one move here, so move here. What are you going to get? Here we have Cu2, SO4. Remember, this here we have 1, right? So remember, the oxidation state of copper here is what? Copper what? 2. So now you can base on that to have Cu2, XO4. You get? So the name of this is going to be what? Copper 1 sulfate. Do you get that? Now the main reason why I now include the oxidation state because copper have variable oxidation state, like 2 oxidation states. So the oxidation state actually forms so here is called copper what? 1. So if you want names on here, we have Cu2SO4. So you have copper 1 what? Sulfate. If you also look at this one too, like Cu, which is what? 2, XO4, which is what? 2, right? Remember, here we have 1, here we have what? 1. So here we have this one here, CuXO4. So now, so the oxidation state of copper that forms here is called what? Copper what? 2, right? So the name is going to be CuXO4. Here we have what? Copper 2 what? Sulfate. Do that. So when you have elements with variable oxidation state, it's very important to recognize or know the oxidation state of that element that what form that ionic compound and include what that oxidation state is entailed as what Roman figure. For example, here we have Fe2 plus reactive what? PO4 3 minus, and here we have Fe Fe 3 plus our PO4 2 watts minus. So now let's write the ionic compound between them here. Remember, here we have ion 2 and here we have what, ion 3. So when ion 3 boil what, phosphate ion. Now what is compound? When ion 3 boil what, phosphate ion, what is the formula here, right? So here we have, now let's take this guy here. Here we have Fe, which is what, 2, right? PO4, which is what, 3, right? So what happens? So move here, so move here. You have what, Fe what, 3, PO4, which is what, 2. You get? So now what is that name? Fe 3 PO4, which is what, 2. Going to be what, ion 2 phosphate. You get? PO4 3 minus what is what, phosphate. So going to be ion 2 what, phosphate. You get? What about this one here? If you look at this one here, Fe, which is what, 3, PO4, which is what, 3, right? So remember, this one go here 1, this one go here 1. So here we have this one here. So here we have FePO4, right? FePO4, you get? So here we have FePO4, you get? So what is the name here? So remember, ion 3 is what from this other one here. So it's going to be what? Ion 3 what? Phosphate. You get? So these are easy things to us to name and write any compound involving polyatomic what, ions. So I know I have gotten tons of value. Please, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell because you don't want to miss out every other content we drop.